stopped. I stopped. And I almost forgot too, because I forgot about that little last part that comes up in the intro. So I was like pausing early and I was like, oh, wait, I got another minute. And I still did it.
Okay. I thought I was going to catch you for sure. Because this one is really catchy and like really that gets in your bones. So I thought I was going to catch you.
Down in your soul.
I know. But okay, fine. I guess I didn't catch you this time, but you better watch out.
Not this time, chickadee, not this time. But hello and welcome into the Ringside Rivalries studio, even though we're not in the studio because I'm at home.
I know.
How weird is that?
I know, right? It's totally different. Everyone always gets to see you in your studio, but now it's like, plot twist.
I know. I promise I did go to work today. I was going to say I was a good girl, but that really wouldn't make sense then for me to be at work. But anyway, I'm done for the day. Isn't that great? Everything's in editing. Woohoo!
Ooh, that's like, look at you. You're like top ahead of the game here.
Yes, I am. But as you all know, or at least you should know, we are Veronica.
And Tori Sloane.
And we are bringing, I don't know, I'm excited about today's guest. I absolutely love when we have fresh blood in the house with us. And so I know you've seen me share some information on this gentleman, the Bishop, on my Facebook page. He has a podcast of his own. We're going to talk about that. So you guys know where to tune in for that, because I know you guys are great and love wrestling and that's what you want to learn about. So that's where you're going to be. Right. But I see people popping up in chat, Tori. So shut me up and take it away.
All right. Well, we have Justin Time in here over on YouTube saying, hey, everybody.
Hey, hello. Justin.
And now we are joined by our wonderful Anthony saying, hey, beautiful ladies.
Hey, boo.
Good. Always good. And looks like we are joined by a whole party over here. Donnell is in chat.
You know it's a party when Miss Donnell's in the house. She brought my new boyfriend and my Roo. Hello, guys. I hope you guys are staying warm. It's freezing out there. I stuck my head outside and I regretted that. I am not doing that again.
It's cold. Maybe it's cold outside. That you're wrapping on your cup. Exactly. I see what you're trying to
The cup of coffee does not lie.
Everybody needs a cup of coffee, okay? That's just how it rolls, especially podcast time. We always got something.
But how excited are you guys? It's been a hot minute since we've done a Slam Stories. Usually we're all over the place. Our schedule has gotten crazy busy with our streams, as I'm sure you all have seen, and it's not going to slow down, which we have more information on that later. But yeah, I don't know about you, Tori. I am super excited to be back in the Slam Stories seat. We've got our guest with us, and I'm ready. I'm so ready. I know normally we take 5 minutes to sit here and talk a little bit, but I want to get this gentleman on here and I want them to meet him. Let's formally meet him.
I think that sounds like a great idea. Let me read this really fast and let's jump on into bringing him on stage. Anthony says, I was working on my giant box and coffee and wings, LOL. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. See, Anthony's setting up a trap, you guys. He's trying to capture Tori and I, but nobody can capture me. I mean, you might be able to catch her, but I'm a slippery one.
He's trying. He's getting the box ready. But I think it is time to jump on over and add the Bishop on.
Let's do it. There he is. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you ladies doing on this evening?
Oh, well, I know I'm doing well. Tori?
I'm doing fantastic tonight, seems like.
That's
absolutely.
Awesome.
We hope you're staying warm. I think you're down in the warmer states, though. I don't think you're taking on as much cold as we are you?
No, man. It's about 60 degrees right now.
Oh my goodness. You gotta come in there and rub it in. I wish. Well, we don't have that luxury here. But what can I say? I can't hate on it too much. I'm a Chicago girl. So even though now I reside down in Southern Illinois, I'm used to brutal winter. So I can't be too big of a baby, I guess.
Right.
Oh, but I want to thank you for taking the time and agreeing to spend the evening with us. You and I, we've just met recently, and I'm learning a little bit more and more about you through your post, and can't wait to actually be able to talk to you for a little bit. So I'm going to start with you, like I do everybody else who comes on and sits in our hot seat. And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where did this all start for you?
Well, I was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee, and anyone who knows about wrestling history knows that was a hotbed for professional wrestling back in the days of Jerry Lawler and superstar Bill Dundee and the Moondogs and so forth. And I was always a fan of professional wrestling as a child. That's since I was 4 or 5 years old. But my
Mhm.
father did not want me watching wrestling because of the violent nature of the sport.
Okay.
So what I would do is I would sneak and watch it. I would actually, and back in the days when they had VCRs, I would I would record it and then watch it some other time when he wasn't at home.
Okay.
But I was always a fan, and I told myself one day I was going to be a professional wrestler. And my father told me, "You're not athletic enough. You're not gifted enough. You're not muscular enough. All the kind of all the negative stuff you wanted to hear." But about I want to say August of 2024, after 50 years of being a wrestling fan, my buddy of mine, Josh, knew that there was an opening for a bodyguard in a company down here called DCW,
Okay.
and he said you would be perfect for it. So I went to the show as a fan, and then Scott Armstrong, who was the head booker there, walked up to me after the show and just fell in love with the look. 6'3", 365, pretty solid looking guy. And that's when I made my wrestling debut on September the 20th of the same year.
Okay. All right. So definitely new to the game, but I mean,
Yes, ma'am.
you came in strong right out of the gates. You're already holding a title.
Yes, ma'am. It's actually right here.
Excellent.
I
Why don't
won
you
this
tell us a
title.
little bit about that?
This is the Proud Warrior Promotions Tough Man Heavyweight Championship. This is actually a boxing title. I a guy named Tyler. I watched him fight at an outside event one day, and I said, you know what, I could beat that dude.
Mm.
But he started talking all kind of garbage. The bishop's too old. The bishop's too fat. The bishop's this. The bishop's that. I said, you know what? I said, why don't you put the title on the line, and we can get in there. We can throw hands, and may the best man win.
Okay.
I beat him in a 4 round decision, unanimous decision by the referees. In other words, not only did I beat him, but I dominated him for 4 straight rounds. I had to shut him up because I love when people underestimate me because of my age and my look, because that
Mhm.
just gives me more motivation to shut them the hell up.
Yes. Hey, you know what? That's something that I can respect. That there is anything this day and age, Bishop, that people like to run their mouths.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I had to shut him up expeditiously.
And
He's been he's been
you did.
he's been making all kind of excuses since then. Telling me,
Mhm.
well, I slipped or I wasn't really prepared. You had 2 months to prepare for the fight. That's not my problem if you're not prepared.
Yeah.
I work a full-time job and a half and still was ready to whoop butt. So it's
Yeah,
not
you
like a personal
definitely
problem
put
to
the
me,
work
T.
in.
Oh
And
yeah.
and it pays off. I see you're always out with your family, working out, working on
Hmm.
your physical condition and making sure you're ready to stay in the game. And I think that's absolutely phenomenal. I love to see people working towards their goals. And again, like you said, proving people wrong, because that's
Oh
just
yeah.
it. If there's anything that people know how to do, it's talk. But not many of them are actually willing to put their money where their mouth is. So the fact that you are willing enough to be like, okay, go ahead and say what you want to say, but we're going to prove it here today. I think
Oh
that's
yeah.
absolutely phenomenal. So
Exactly.
congratulations on your win. How
Thank
long have
you.
you been holding it again now?
I won it. I want to say it's been a month so far.
Okay.
It's been 1 month so far, and my next title defense is January the 25th in Mount Vernon, Alabama,
All right.
Tyler wanted the rematch, but I told him you got to get to the back of the line, so
Oh yeah.
next contender up. So I'll be fighting a guy named Kenneth on January the 25th, and he's just gonna go down like Tyler. I plan on beating Kenneth in 15 punches or less.
Wow. All right. Well, you make sure that match gets put out there on Facebook or wherever, because I know Tori and I we're going to want to see that.
Yes,
Absolutely.
ma'am. Not a problem. Not a problem.
I'm going to take just a brief second because I do see that we have some people coming up in chat. I believe we saw some Bishop Love in there. Go ahead, Tori. Let's take a quick break.
All right, well, let's go ahead and let's jump back up here. We had Dr. Michelle Small is in here yelling Bishop, all making it loud and proud, showing that love to our guest. We've also been joined by a lot of our lovely faces here. We've got Justin. Hi, ladies. How is it going?
Oh, very well. Thank you for being here, Justin.
Let's see it now. We are joined by when we've got Doug in here saying hello, gorgeous ladies, and Dr. John.
Hello, Doug. Always to see you.
We've got Heather Irvin coming in here. I love that she's still doing the all caps for you, Veronica. You told her you can't read the chat. She's still respecting that and is still talking in all caps. So we love that, saying hello, beautiful ladies and bishops. Love that.
Okay. I love you, my dear Heather, but I'm a little closer to the screen now, so we don't have to call out my age anymore. I can see.
I love that she carried it on from the past stream. She's like, I got you. Don't worry, Veronica.
She always has my back. I know. I love it.
That's why we love Irvin. We've got Kyle has just joined us in chat saying, hey, my ladies. Hi.
Hey, Kyle.
And then Justin asking, how you doing, Dr. John? So now we're kind of...
I'm doing great, sir. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Never mind. I take it back. Chat's back. Never mind. I take that back. Give it back. More people, fresh faces are hopping in here. We got Brandon Workman is in here. Ladies are looking great. Dr. John will go on ghost hunting with these fine witches. No,
I don't think the bishop wants to put up with our antics. We're lucky enough that he was gracious enough to come on here and talk to us about wrestling. Not a lot of people like to put up with our craziness. Not like you, but thank you, Brandon.
We appreciate you, Brandon, for taking. He gets it. He's like, but no, we're not going to drag Dr. John in that. We've got William is joining us. William Skeens is here. Say, yo, hey, pretty ladies.
Hey, William. Good to see you, hon.
Let's see here. William Skeens. Yep, Saturday is the Christmas Chaos Show. He popped in here right as I went to pop up poor Amy's chat. It was like William came in and took that spotlight. Amy Ken is in here saying, hey, y'all.
Hey, Amy.
Hello. And then Kyle said, I missed you guys. Ew, missed you guys. Feel like it's been a minute since the last video. I don't think it's been that long.
It's only been a couple days, Kyle.
Oh my God, didn't we just do it on what was it, Sunday? Right?
Yep, we were live Sunday. We're live tonight, and we're going to be live Thursday, but we'll talk more about that later. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got some more love here.
And Jason Hemley, hello from the Moondog Stone.
Hello.
That's my buddy right there. That's my buddy right there.
Awesome.
That's my buddy right there.
Thank you for joining us. So yes, let's get back to the man of the hour, shall we? And speaking of matches, you just had one this past weekend, did you not?
Yeah, I was in part of State Line Wrestling's debut show where I went up against a guy named Uncle Earl. He was a tough guy, big old corn-fed country boy. He hits like a mule, big strong rascal. He slapped me one time, almost hit me the next week. But much like the rest of them, I put the sleeper hold on him, and he went night night. He fought it, but he eventually went night night. But it was actually my toughest match up until this point. I've had a few. He was my toughest match up until this point.
Really? Okay, and that one's available to watch on your Facebook?
Actually, it is. It's available on my Facebook page, and if you follow State Line Wrestling on YouTube, it's available. It's up there too.
Okay. There you go, guys. Make sure you take a look if you want to see the Bishop in action, and you're not able to go, because I know our viewers are all over the 50 states, and one actually we've even got some out of country. So we definitely want to make sure that we get those socials out there and where you've been and where you're going to be. We'll talk about all that good stuff, that they know where to follow you and be able to watch your career, because I know I'm interested in seeing what happens next with this title, to see how many more titles you're going to go out there and rack up. Where's your next match going to be at?
My next match is the first Saturday in January. I'll be competing for Magnolia Championship Wrestling in Pascagoula, Mississippi, and that's actually a grudge match. Going to be against Travis. I can't think of that boy's last name, but he was my tag team partner in the last time I was over there. And mid-match, he turned his back on me and walked away. And you know the Bishop just can't let that slide. I got to get it. So I went to the promoters and I said, look, give me a match, me and Travis 1-on-1, and let me exact some retribution. Then after that, January the 10th, I will be back at State Line Wrestling in Pensacola, Florida. Not sure who my opponent is as of yet. They haven't gotten back to me yet. But he's just gonna take a fall like the rest of them. That's all. Not a problem.
I don't know, Tori. I don't doubt that at all. I mean, I haven't got to see him fight much. Obviously, we're gonna have to watch the match. But between the look about him and the conviction in his voice when he speaks, I think he's got it in the bag. What do you think?
Oh, I think he's got it. And that's why I'm so interested to hear his socials, to be able to see some of these matches, because he sounds like a beast in the ring. So I think he's got it. He's gonna walk away on top for sure.
Oh yeah. Can I say something real quick before we go further? I hope there's a gentleman out there that I want to dedicate the next 15 seconds to. His name is Scott Armstrong. Now, if anybody knows about the Armstrong family, they're a big name family here on the Gulf Coast. Father was Bullet Bob Armstrong. Brother was Brad Armstrong. Both of those guys, excellent men, excellent wrestlers, excellent competitors. His brother, many of you would know him as Road Dogg in D-Generation X. The guy who came out, oh, you didn't know? That's Scott Armstrong's brother.
Oh.
Those three guys I look up to. Scott Armstrong, on the other hand, is a piece of garbage. Mm-hmm. He told me to my face when I was going to DCW training and I was working out and I was sweating and I was taking bumps and I was running drills. He told me to my face, "You will never wrestle in a DCW ring because men your age should be watching and not wrestling." He told me that I was too out of shape, that I didn't have the look, that I didn't have the stamina, or what it took to be a professional wrestler in this industry. And Scott Armstrong's biggest contribution to the world of professional wrestling was being Bullet Bob's son and Jesse James's big brother. He's done nothing in the world of professional wrestling. So, sir, how can you sit there on your do nothing and tell me I am not going to be able to do anything? When I get up in the morning at 6 o'clock every morning to go to the gym. When I go to the gym at 6 o'clock every night before I come home, I eat right, I say my prayers, I train, and I work my tail off, because if there's a few people I want to prove myself to, one of them is this one right here, the other one is Scott Armstrong. So I hope God blesses Scott Armstrong with 20/20 vision and a long life, so he can be around to see how many of these I collect in proving him wrong. That's it.
Oh, I love it. Preach it. Preach it, and don't ever stop preaching it, because if there's anything in this industry, it's a bunch of people, again, who like to run their mouth, think they're better than other people, think they know other people, and think that they can put people in a category and leave them there. But that is probably one of the worst things anybody can ever do. And I absolutely love your dedication to yourself and your craft. I love your dedication to staying true to who you are and calling people out, who are like that, because more people need to shut them up And
Oh yeah.
and if you know anything about me, and I know a lot of my chat members and my daughter know me, if there's one thing that I don't do is keep my mouth shut. So when I find individuals like you who are willing enough to stand up for yourself and put it out there, you can come on my platform and say that as many times as you want. You just let me know. I'll send you the link.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. I'm going to take just a second because I am seeing some love coming in from the chat. Tori, show this man some love.
Absolutely. Yes, Ashley, everybody. Let's see. First, we were joined by Audrey. She came and says, hey, y'all. But then right after what the bishop had said, Amy came in here saying, word, well said. See, come on, pop up. I want to show the love. Well said. And then here came William Skeens, love a wonderful wrestler at that way. Dr. John Preach, come on, I cannot stand someone that says you cannot do something. I've had to deal with the same thing most of my life. I will agree with you 100%, brother. And then let's see, more love. Let's see. We got Jeff Hill joining saying, hi, Bishop. I really enjoy watching your matches.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Loving all the love going his way. And then we are now joined by JP Smooth coming in here, sliding in, saying smooth in the house.
Hey, Pops. I'll try to contain myself. The bishop doesn't understand how giddy I get when my pop shows up in my chat, but he's that's my pop. Sorry. Very, very dear to me.
It's all good.
We've got Heather Urban. You get that right, Veronica. Love that. See, everyone is loving exactly what you guys are preaching, and I think you guys should just continue saying it because I love that.
If there's anything my viewers love, it's vocal people. Otherwise, they wouldn't put up with me. So you have come to the right place, sir.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. And hello, welcome in, Gishy. It's good to see you. We miss you too, sweetheart.
Absolutely. So, hi, welcome in. Oh, here comes your pops. Hey, mama.
Hey, babe. Oh my goodness. All right. So I don't even know where to begin. I know this career is fresh for you. We call the Slam Stories for a reason. I want some stories. Entering in, I know you've put a lot of work in. You're still putting a lot of work in, and I imagine you're going to until the day that you decide that you're not going to step back in the ring. But getting through and pushing through to make your stance, what has been the most rewarding thing outside, of course, holding a belt? Let's dig a little deeper than that you've accomplished so far in the ring, outside of holding titles.
I would have to say it is the amount of fan support that I've gotten so far. I mean, I have, like I said, I've only been in this game about a year, a little bit over a year and a half, and most of the time I've been on the managing side. You know, I'm usually the loudmouth guy standing outside the ring talking trash, never having to fight. But once I step into in between the ropes, the amount of support for the old guy has been phenomenal. And when I went to a buddy of mine's house last week, and his 5-year-old son walked up to me and gave me a picture that he drew of me and him standing there next to each other, holding I used to use a walking cane as part of my gimmick. Mm-hmm. Me and him standing there holding a cane together. And he goes, the bishop, my tag team partner for life. And to get that kind of emotion from a child.
Yeah.
That kid, I don't want to call his name, but that kid can't be no more than 6 years old. To get to draw that kind of emotion from a child. And I'm a bad guy. Matter of fact, one of the guys that I was fighting against at the time was his father.
Oh my gosh.
And to get that kind of emotion from that, I mean, you can ask my wife. I was, oh my God. Yeah. It was tough to hold back tears. But I'm a big bruising bad guy, so of course I couldn't cry. I cried when I got in the car, but still. Just the fan support I have fans from 6 to 60. And I hadn't even been around that long. Yeah. But it's like when I get ready to step out to perform, I stepped from behind the curtain. People are chanting my name even as soon as my music hits. There was a company at Pascagoula, MCW, that I had been away from for about 3 or 4 months, and towards the last month before I went back, the owner called me and told me, "Hey, watch this." Sent me a recording. People were chanting my name, and I hadn't been there in months. They wanted me back that bad, so he called me and asked me was I available, and I ended up going back to work for him again. As soon as my music hit and I walked out, the crowd went bananas. So I would say the most rewarding thing is the crowd support and the fact that I have a tag team partner at home that supports me in everything that I do. That I don't care what nobody says. I don't care I don't care how many wrestlers you talk to. If you don't have the support at home to get the job done, you're not going to be that good or be that good for that long.
You're not wrong. And what was that gentleman's name that you said you were never gonna do well or make it? What was his name?
Scott Armstrong.
Scott Armstrong. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
And see, and that right there is Scott Armstrong's problem. He probably has never even had one of those moments. And if that's his attitude, I'm willing to bet that he never will. But that right there is exactly why he's got his sights on you and wants you to fail, is because you are already so impactful coming out of the gates the way that you are. You are talking about how the individuals in his family were inspiring you. You are already doing that to somebody who is as young as 6. And I think that is absolutely incredible. And that is exactly why all eyes are on you. And I hope you keep going. And I hope that crowd gets louder because, number one, there's nothing like that pop. We know this. But you deserve it because you're staying true to you. You're staying true to your family. Big props to your wife, because I know she's there. She's got your back. I know she's out there kicking ass in that gym with you and just giving you the love and support that you need, which I'm sure you give her as well. And I think that's phenomenal. And I think as long as you guys have each other, you have the support from the fans, and you have yourself, you are going to make it. You already have. I mean, look at the chat. Go ahead, Tori. I see it popping up.
Oh, yeah. We had Amy Kent coming in here. Arizona loves you, Bishop. We got the love coming in. Dr. Rochelle Small came in here saying amen. We are joined by your cousin Cooter. He's in here even saying it's awesome when kids look up to you, heel or face. That's what got me started wrestling.
This is something funny real quick. Not to cut you off, Tori, but Dr. Rochelle Small, that's my wife. Amy Kent, that's my ex-wife. Yeah, so I still get love. I still get love from everybody.
Yeah, see?
And to me, that tells me momentous things about the individual that this man is. To be able to carry relationships beyond anything and everything that life throws at us shows you exactly the type of dedication he has to happiness and success in life.
Oh yeah. I don't.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You can talk. You can talk over her all you want. Go ahead. My thing is, if I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't be doing it for this long. I'm having fun. And my wife asked me, she goes, "How long do you want to do this?" I said, "Until I'm 60 or until it stops becoming fun." And sometimes in order to chase your dream, you have to leave from where you started. I started out at DCW here in Theodore, Alabama. DCW, all they wanted me to do was every now and then grab a microphone and do a promo. Okay.
I have more to offer this business and this industry. So in order to fully live out my dream, I had to go somewhere else. And I encourage anyone out there listening, if where you are is not fully satisfying your dream and your aspirations, step out, take that leap of faith and step out somewhere else and follow your dream. The only bad dream is the one you don't chase.
Yeah.
The only bad dream is the one you don't chase. Chase your dream. I'm telling you, it's a phenomenal feeling when you chase your dream and prove your haters wrong.
It is. I'm going to clip this part of this podcast because, Tori, I know you see me sitting over here squirming because the number one thing I say is get out there. The problem with Southern Illinois wrestling is there are so many hometown heroes that just stay put. And I absolutely adore those that get out of the box. This industry is so large. This network could take you anywhere. It will take you anywhere and everywhere if you do it. And there are so many individuals that are working amongst these smaller promotions and they just stay there. Yet they're going to sit there and tell me that, they want to branch out. They want to go to these other places and learn, because that's the only way you are going to learn. You never stop learning. And the more places you go to, the more individuals you work with, the more you are going to learn. And that's the opportunity for you to teach them as well. So I absolutely hate it when someone will stand in front of me and say they want this, that, and the other, and then they stand still. So you say it again, say it again, and I'm going to put you on repeat, Bishop, because that is probably one of the gave me goosebumps, because I feel that. I really do. And I wish I could take your words and smack a lot of people in the face with it, because I think it would do this industry some good. It would do these wrestlers some good. There's a lot of talented folks out there, and you limit yourself. You're the only one responsible for that.
You have to step outside of your comfort zone. You're not gonna learn how to wrestle if you wrestle the same guys every week, or if you stay. You're not gonna learn how to work a crowd if you're in front of the same audience every week. In order to mold yourself to be a better performer or a better wrestler or a better athlete, period, you got to get out there and play against the best. I've met some really, really talented individuals in this industry, and I've met some people who are really very strong character and whatnot. I've met some buttholes, Scott Armstrong, but I've met some very honorable people as well, and I thank God for the good ones and the bad ones, because I learned a lesson from each. I know what to reach for and what to avoid in this business. And it's not even all about money for me. I want opportunities. I want reps. If I had a promoter from Southern Illinois call me and say, "Hey, we want you to come up here and work this series of matches," yeah. If the accommodations and the money is right, I'm going. Am I comfortable in Illinois? No. I haven't been to Chicago in 35, 40 years. But will I go in an effort to learn? Oh, heck yeah, of course. I just want the opportunity. Just give this old guy a chance to live out his dream and to travel. My wife can't wait to gas up the car and go on a road trip. She can't. I mean, she is the road trip queen. She has playlists on her phone that are set for road trips. She can't wait. She's a whiz at booking hotel rooms. We love it. We love traveling to wrestle, and like I said, she's my biggest fan, my staunch supporter. And I don't like I said, it doesn't. I don't have to make thousands of dollars to do this, man, because I started so late in life. But what I will not do is put myself in a box as to my possibilities of where this career can take me. Will you see me on TV one day? I never say you won't. I never say you won't, because you never know. We are all one phone call away from being the next big breakout star. So, I guess I never tell myself what I'm not going to do. I tell myself what is possible, and anything is possible if you got the right mind frame.
That's true. I do want to tap into another one of his stories here and see what he's been through. But Tori, I'm seeing lots of love again, so let's give it to him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As he is going on, everybody is just all for it. Cousin Cooter is in here saying, "Yes, sir. Preach it, brother. I agree with you." You've got Heather Irvin all excited. She's over here saying, "Hell yeah, Bishops." Heather Irvin is now getting excited, so it sounds like we need to get the Bishop to SMPW. So everyone's getting excited. Everyone is is all for the Bishop. They're completely jiving with him. I love it.
I appreciate the love to all of your fans and your supporters. It means so much to me to for people who don't know me to hear my story and instantly jump on the Bishop bandwagon, so to speak, and support me. I love the love. Put it like that.
Well, you are definitely getting it, and I'm gonna tell you, your words are extremely inspiring. So I'm gonna say you deserve it, if not so much more. I can't wait for them to learn more about you and actually start following and get to seeing you out there, because they're only going to love you more, sir. You are pushing through, and that's going to bring me to my next question. I mean, you look like you have a very solid understanding of what you want and what it takes to get there. But let's face it, we all hit our troubles and trials. What's been the hardest thing so far for you?
The hardest thing so far for me is to live down my past. And I'm a transparent moment, real quick. Back in 2014, I was heavily addicted to crystal methamphetamine.
Okay.
I lived to get high, and I got high to live. But I told myself, if I'm going to chase any of my dreams, I got to quit. So what ended up, I have now, through the grace of God, been clean and sober over 11 years.
Amazing.
And but thank you. But what comes with that is the urge to, when times get tough, go back to what your comfort zone was. So when people tell me what I can't do, I slip into a depressive state at times, and I want to go get high. And so I tell myself, if you get high, you run the risk of flushing down the toilet everything you worked for up until this point. And you end up letting down people who look up to you, who care for you, who are your fans. So that's one of the things that keeps me staying on the straight and narrow. But another one of the toughest things I've dealt with is the naysayers. Because no matter how focused you are on your dream, if enough people tell you what you can't do, you start to believe it. So mentally, you have to fight past. I have to fight past that every day. John, you're never gonna do this. Forget that. Bishop, you're never going to do that. I can't let that sink in. You have to. Wrestling is more mental than it is physical. And being in this industry is way more mental than it is physical, because you have to be able to fight past just being able to get up to go to the gym every morning. At 53 years of age, my body at times when I wake up sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, and pop.
Yep.
And to fight past that and to go to the gym on days you do not want to see a gym. To get up and go train even when you don't feel like it. You don't feel like running around the ring. Those are days that you have to fight. That's a mental part of the game. So I tell myself, if I can just get to the gym and walk in the door, I've won that game. The rest is easy. So I would have to say outliving my past and the mental game it takes to get past the aches and pains of just being my age.
Fair enough. And addiction is no joke, and it is tough. And unfortunately, it always is that demon that likes to rear his head every now and then. So huge congratulations for the fight that you battle every day, whether it's a tough one or if it's easy, it's still a fight. And I think that's absolutely incredible. And I think it's an inspiring message to everyone, because, there's a lot of people out there who face the same thing. And you're right. It's nothing to mess with, but it looks like you've kind of switched your addictions there and put it on something a little more promising for a brighter future. And that's absolutely phenomenal.
I'm addicted to competition now. I'm addicted to shutting people's face. I'm addicted to body slamming another grown man. I'm addicted to shoving negative comments up naysayers' backsides. That's what I'm addicted to now.
It's a lot more fun, isn't it?
Oh, very much so. Very much so. I may be the day I won this title. Oh my God. It was 4 1-minute rounds.
Mhm.
And you would think that don't sound like a whole lot. You fought for 4 minutes. But throwing punches for 4 minutes and avoiding punches for the same 4 minutes is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I was tired. And the next day I got up, I was sore. But when I turned over and I saw this sitting on my nightstand, it was all worth it. Knowing that some of the people that were there at the fight went back and reported to the old company I used to work for and told Mr. Armstrong, hey, the Bishop beat Tyler yesterday. He won the championship. Just I wasn't there, but knowing him, knowing how he probably curled his face up in disgust was more satisfying than any high I could have ever gotten on drugs. You can ask my wife. I was walking through here like my feet didn't touch the ground that day.
To be a fly on that wall. I'm
Oh yeah,
the same way. I absolutely love when things work in the opposite favor. More for the people that they try to dog. Because that's got to be more rewarding than anything else. The fact that
oh yeah,
proved you wrong. Well, now what
oh
you
yeah.
gonna say, right?
Exactly. Well, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now, what's your next excuse?
Yeah.
And it's not like wrestling. This is two men, unscripted combat,
Yeah.
just throwing hands. And there's no way you can really predetermine a winner. It's just who goes in there, who wants it the most. And on that day, I proved I was the one that wanted it the most. Not to say Tyler didn't want it, but
Yeah.
Tyler didn't want it as much as I needed it.
And if he did, he would have had it, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Tori, I see some love. Go ahead and put that up there.
Oh yeah, we've got artists right in here saying "Go John." We had come on saying "Go John" here. We had Justin say congrats and definitely keep fighting. So absolutely continuing the absolute love all up in here. Don't know if I gotta say, but we got our troublemaker. He's in here saying hi.
Hey, Mickey.
I wasn't sure if I popped up that our Mark McGee had joined us and said good evening, ladies, and Dr. John. Don't recall if I was able to pop up his chat yet.
Hey, Mark.
But overall, everybody coming in here and showing that love again to the Bishop.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now you have expressed with us your want and willingness to go out and anywhere that you're invited to go. Are there any places in particular that you have your sights set on that you'd really love to be at?
I promise you, ladies, if I could get one match in my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee. I was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. My daughter, who is I have a 33-year-old daughter, who is when I say huge wrestling fan, she's more of a wrestling fan than I am. And I'm a wrestler. I have my sister, I have my nieces and nephews, I have 2 brothers. I mean, I have a ton of classmates that I graduated high school with. My dream before I hang up my boots is to wrestle at least one time in Memphis, Tennessee. That would make whether I win or lose, to be able to put on a show in my hometown just one time for people who knew me when this love for professional wrestling burst in me. That'd be a dream come true. That would be a dream come true. I just want to go back to Memphis one time.
Yeah.
That's all. Other places I would like to wrestle. I want to wrestle in New Orleans. I want to wrestle in. I would want to wrestle in Chicago. Would be nice. I still have family in Chicago.
Mm.
There's a lot of places I want to wrestle, but Memphis, Chicago, New Orleans, and Arizona would be nice too. I have a daughter who my baby girl lives out in Arizona, and I would
Okay.
love to go out to Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, and wrestle. That's just a couple of places. Phoenix, Arizona, more than a lot of them because Phoenix, Arizona is the place of my biggest triumph. That's where I got sober from drugs,
Okay.
and to go back to the place where my sobriety started would be a big triumph for me.
Yeah.
So those are some of the places I would like to go back to.
Well, there you have it, folks. For those of you that are watching, if any of you know any promotions that you think would be a great fit or a great place for the bishop, make sure you let him know, let us know. We can let him know. Just make sure you get the word out there because Mark, I don't know if you were able to pop that up, Tori, but I do see that, he's not wrong. Memphis, Tennessee has a lot of wrestling companies. We actually know a couple of them. Might have to put a message out or two and
I
see what we
appreciate
can
that.
cook up there. But yeah,
I
spread the word because I'm going to tell you, like I tell everybody else that comes on my podcast, I want to see you guys everywhere. I think it's absolutely phenomenal, the ones who take advantage of the opportunities that are extended to them. And if you have the willingness to go out there and spread your knowledge and your talent with any of those that are willing to work with you and accept it and learn from you and teach as well. The fans that open their arms and the promoters that open the doors to you, go grab it. And I hope it's plentiful. I really do. Before we let you go for the after, the evening, God, the afternoon, my days are so off. I need a nap. Tori, how much more love do we have in that chat, babe?
We had Amy getting all excited saying, yes, Memphis in Arizona. We mentioned what Mark had said about Memphis, Tennessee has a lot of companies. Then we had Scott, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce his last name right, but
Delaney.
Scott's in here
Delaney.
saying hard work and determination will take you places that you never imagined. Keep the mindset, keep working hard, things will all work out. CB.
Yeah, that's Scott Delaney. That's a good buddy of mine. Yeah, I know Scott.
Well, he's not wrong.
Exactly. He is preaching it well. And then Amy just came in here saying, congrats, Bishop, on your work.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I think everyone collectively can join Amy on that one. I think you're an extremely inspiring man. I'm so glad that we cross paths, and I cannot wait to see what you do with your career and how far you go, because I hope you absolutely achieve it all. You've achieved so much thus far that I absolutely do not want to see this momentum stopping for you. But most importantly, I want to thank you for coming on the platform and talking to the viewers and, sharing with us everything that, you've been through, what you've gone through, and what you want to accomplish. And I really hope that we have the opportunity to bring you back and find out what else you're getting into, because it sounds like there's no stopping you, and they've cut you loose and you're running wild with it.
Oh yeah, as long as the good Lord above wakes me up, that's another opportunity I have to put somebody down.
That's right. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, sir. Go ahead.
I just want to thank you, ladies. I want to thank you, Veronica and Tori, for inviting me on your platform tonight. I promise you, the love will not go unnoticed. You could have picked anybody. You could have called. I'm pretty sure you have no shortage of people wanting to come on this podcast. But I want to thank you from as humbly as I possibly can, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for allowing me to come on board tonight. All your followers, thank you guys for showing the oh my God, the love has been real. You make a thank God I got on shades, because you can't see a grown man cry when we got these shades on. But thank you guys for showing me the love. And if there are promotions out there who want or need the bishop, just hit me up. I promise you, I'm not a hard man to do business with. Trust and believe. And I'm my wife. We got a car that stays gassed up, and my wife was a shotgun driver who's always ready to go on the road.
I think she's out there warming the car up now, isn't she?
I think she is. I think she is.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to let you get back to that beautiful wife of yours. And thank you, sir, so much. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to spend some time with you. And I really do hope we get to do it again.
I'm always here. Just let me know.
There you go. Well, you have an amazing night, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yes, ma'am. Adios.
Oh my goodness. Well, Tori, I can't think of any better guest to bring on, especially since it's been a hot minute since we've had a Slam Stories episode. You know, I was super excited about being able to come back and you know, talk some wrestling with someone who is out there living the dream, living his dreams, and knocking him out of the park. I mean, listen to the man.
I know. I loved it. I think it was killer. I was so happy that he joined us, and when his career's over, he needs to really think about becoming a motivational speaker because he's phenomenal with it. He is like the ultimate hype man, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'd be willing enough to tag him as he already is one.
Yeah,
Because like I said, he's already got that presence that makes you want to sit down and listen.
I
But
know.
everything that comes out of his mouth, it hits, and it makes you think, and it's gonna stick with you. There's no doubt about that. I'm gonna have to let you go ahead and pop some chat up there, and I think we should give something away.
I think so. Let's see.
Why not?
Justin's in here saying I definitely got to check out some of his matches. You do, because it sounds amazing. And make sure we'll find a way to show some of those socials. You obviously can find him on his page, Dr. John Smalls, and we'll definitely get some of those links out for you guys, so you guys can make sure you are following him and keeping up to speed with everything that he's doing in his career.
Yeah. Very good. All right. So really fast, you guys got your fingers ready, because this is all going to come down on who can type the fastest and get this answer in chat first. Tori is going to be watching. The very first person that can answer this is going to win, well, some merch. I'm not going to tell you what merch, because I don't know. It's in a box. I was going to call it a grab bag, but I didn't have a bag big enough. So I've got a box. I've got a box sitting here full of merch from independent wrestlers throughout the area. And we're going to get a winner. I'm going to reach in, and what I pull out is what you get.
Oh, I think we need to make it a new graphic, the grab box.
The grab box. Okay.
We've got our chat ready. Gish is in here. Yes, my fingers are ready, bestie. Everyone is getting geared up.
Warm them up. Come on, guys. Warm them up. Ready?
Ready.
All right. We'll see. You guys want to talk about our lives and our streams and how much you miss it because we're not live enough, which I told you we're going to be live a lot, because we're going to talk about that too, because we're going live Thursday, right?
Yes. Thursday
We're going live
night.
Thursday. We're going to cause some trouble Thursday, because that's what Veronica Sloane does best. I like to keep Tori on her toes, and, she likes to keep my mouth shut. So I'm going to put her to the test on Thursday. But let's talk about some streams that have already taken place, like our most recent one, for example. The first person. Oh yeah, no, we're going to talk about this. And if you guys missed it, the video's out there, the replay's out there. I locked Tori in this room.
Okay, yeah. Let's just bring it back up.
I locked her in the room with a bunch of porcelain dolls, because we all know how much she loves dolls, right? Yeah, well, she wasn't loving them then. But the only way she could get out is if she provided me with a number. Whoever can tell me what that number was gets a prize from the grab box.
Grab box. The grab box. Oh, that episode was rough. That live was scary. Can't believe you.
I think you enjoyed it. I think you had fun. I think you want to do it again. You met a lot of new friends that night.
I did not. No, it was not new friends. And I love that everyone is asking me, did you have fun? I'm like, no. Do you think I did? Kyle, it is not 6'7".
6'7".
It is not. It is not 6'7". I do believe I was getting feeded all types of the funny number combinations, like DJ Eric between the 420s, 69. Everyone was trying, but none of those were the passcode. Kyle, no.
And you don't have to give me the exact passcode, guys. Just tell me what it was, because it was the number set. But what was it? Where did I get that number from? Tell me where I got that number from, and you win. Oh wait, Gish, never mind. Gish is close, but
close. Not quite. Mark McGee says that was a fun live. No, it wasn't. No, Mark.
It was a fantastic live.
Let's see. Heather Gish said March 26th. No, not quite. Not quite. Kyle said I had to do it, LOL. Justin said 122164. Nope.
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 And again, you don't even have to give me the numbers if you don't know what they are. You just have to tell me where I got those numbers from, what their significance was.
Yeah, you know, the significance that, we all were, stuck on at the end, because I felt like so many people were yelling at me, telling them, try this, is it this? We went through so many things trying.
Well, that's because you found the digits, but I didn't tell you until the very end that you had to have those digits in a proper order.
No, I thought the digits, in the order that I found the digits of the clues, I thought that was going to be the passcode. No. She was like, guess what? Now you have to put that in a different order. Not so fun.
8675309.
867. See, Kyle. I hate to tell you, but it's not that either. I don't even think there was a 9 in there. I don't think there was that. What happened? Mark McGee says, Tori, you were the cutest scared green lady.
Green lady?
I was green because of the lights and the scene you have made.
I think Heather Gish got it.
Gish said Solo Sikoa.
That's right. It was Solo Sikoa's debut date, not his debut on the Indies, but his debut at Halloween Havoc for NXT. So Gishy, you win. Let's see what we got here.
Let's see. Well, you're
I want
grabbing.
it to be good. I want it to be good. Hold on.
Okay, well, you're grabbing.
Oh,
Kyle
wait, that
said,
one's bigger. What is this?
Well, you're grabbing from your grab box. Kyle said, "Oh, she pulled something good."
How about a little BDE love here? I know you all know Black Diamond Entertainment, especially Gishy, because they fight over at SMPW. So you have yourself a signed, autographed director's slate from the amazing, my favorite, Devlin DeVille. So we're going to go ahead and get that to you, Gishy. Congratulations. Thank you for watching the live and knowing what that was. If you've missed it, the replay is out there. And we're going to be going live again on Thursday. Tori, you want to talk about that?
Yes, absolutely, which was kind of answered into Kyle saying he didn't get to watch that video as in a charity event that day. That's awesome. But you can find that replay.
There's a replay.
There's a replay. Don't worry, Kyle. We made sure that there's a replay that you can find on Facebook, still on YouTube. It should be still up on Twitch. Twitch shouldn't have taken it down. Yes. Helena Rupik, our winner, is in here saying, sure, I love it. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome, baby girl. You're welcome.
Congratulations. So, about that live stream happening Thursday night, the Sloanes will be back at it again. We had a few requests come in, quite technically, about different games they wanted us to play. We listened. You guys were obviously ready for more chaos brought on by the Sloanes. So this Thursday, we will be live, and we are going to play the lovely game of Truth or Dare.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that they really liked our PJ party, and we're liking that never have I ever thing, because I was shocked, but I wasn't about the amount of requests for Truth or Dare that came in. But what can I say? They love when Veronica Sloane runs her mouth.
Therefore, because we finished our Would You Rather, and it was just a few, we had people coming in ready for it. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, Truth or Dare. We can maybe do something with that.
We can do that. I know Heather Irvin loves some Truth or Dare. So yeah, let's do it. It's been a while since we've played it. Months.
It's been a while. It was, I think the last time that the Sloanes played Truth or Dare, it was your birthday bash.
Was it really?
Really, which, wow. So yes, we were probably really due to play this game. Kyle's saying I have to go back and watch y'all's videos now. Gotta get on it.
Come on, baby, get on it.
If you haven't watched, there was the PJ party. There was Veronica being crazy and locking me in a room with dolls. So there is much to catch up on.
It was Payback.
Payback, no, that was way too far for Payback.
No. Oh, honey, I never take things way. Okay, never mind. I always take things way too far. So you should have known that. And I might just take things too far on Thursday because, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will be rated TVMA.
Yes, we will. So hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen, and bring the questions. We'll probably do another
Bring 'em.
spin-off like what we were doing, back and forth, back and forth. So bring them, be ready. You guys will not want to miss
Oh,
Thursday
and
stream.
I've got secrets to spill. So come on, hit me with it.
Oh my God, y'all. Exactly. See, he knows. He knows. Kyle knows was that troublemaker saying, "Hey, Tori. Hey, everyone. We saw your first one. He's coming in here again." Oh, hold on. Mark McGee saying that was creepy but fun. No, it was just creepy. We're just going to draw the line of creepy, Mark. You guys got a big kick out of it, but I didn't. I wasn't having that much fun.
Oh my goodness. And then of course we will be back again on Monday with Carnage Chronicles. I am so psyched about this. Oh my God. Talking about another podcast that's going to be rated TVMA. I'm going to get my hands on Stitches McVeigh. Hell yeah.
Run, Stitches. I don't know. No, I don't think he should run because this is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
I cannot
run to Veronica, Stitches. Run to Veronica.
Yeah, that's it. But I am so excited for that one, and that will be on a Monday.
Yes.
Our coming Monday. Oh, we are joined by Amanda Toy is in here saying, "Hey, girls."
Hey, lady. Which, yes, you do bring up a good point really fast while you said that, because yes, it's going to be on Monday. I know in the past you guys were used to Slam Stories being on Wednesdays, Carnage is on Monday, pre-show previews are this, I with work and everything that we're going through, trying to accomplish right now, especially with our other streams for the business affiliates that we're working with, it's too hard to hold that type of schedule. So basically what's going to happen is when we do have our wrestling podcast, which we will aim for once a week, I don't know what day they're going to be on until I tell you. I mean, but that opens up a lot because, we're not the only one with busy schedules. We'd love to have amazing talent on, just like we did the Bishop, and schedules are just that, which shoot, we didn't talk about his podcast, which he does have a podcast. He goes live on Facebook and he's doing that tomorrow. He's doing it tomorrow. It's either at 9 or 9:30. If he is still watching, if not, I go ahead and find him on social media because he will be doing his podcast that he does. And we want to make sure that we're getting him some views and getting him some love there. If you loved listening to him talk here, it only gets better on his podcast. So make sure that you're going there. But again, case in point, right there. Due to his schedule, I did not want to squeeze Slam Stories in to compromise his time. So that's why it's today on Tuesday, and it was perfect. And that's exactly how this is going to run. It just so happens that Carnage Chronicles is falling on, next week is falling on its day that it normally does, because again, that worked with Stitch's schedule and ours. So just make sure that you keep an eye out, and we will always do our best. Oh, Dr. John's back. Bring him on here for a second.
Yeah, and he did message. Let's bring him on. It sounds like he said it is 9, but I'm going to go ahead and let's add him in and let's have him quickly catch that up, shall we?
Beautiful. Yes, please. My bad.
Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, here we go.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm back.
Good. Go ahead and tell me about your podcast, hon.
It's on Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on my page, The Bishop. It's called Breaking Bread with the Bishop. Where I shoot from the hip. It's not scripted. It's just how I feel about what's going on in the indie wrestling scene, WWE, Ring of Honor, AEW, that kind of stuff. And it's an insider's view at the world of professional wrestling.
There you go. You don't want to miss it. I've tuned in, enjoyed every minute of it, and I know you will too. Thank you for coming back. I told you I need a nap. I'm a space cadet tonight. I'm sorry.
No problem.
But yes, thank you. So guys, make sure you're giving them a follow so that you don't miss us tomorrow night, and I'll remind you too. We're going to make sure to get it posted. Thank you, Bishop.
No problem.
All righty. Well, that's about it for us. Like I said, we've got Carnage coming up on Monday. You've seen the flyers out there. We're gonna keep talking about that, but we'll be live Thursday, 8:30. Right,
Yeah.
8:30, same time, same place. Bring those questions, bring the fun, because yeah, we're just gonna sit and hang out together and play some games.
Sounds like a lot of fun to me. So you guys should definitely be hopping on.
All right. Well, you guys have an amazing night, and thanks for showing up and giving us the love and support that you always do. We absolutely love you all, and we can't wait to see you on Thursday.
Yeah. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.